did you first see the word Latinx or Latinx? When I first saw it, I thought, ¿eso? It was first used in 2004 in an academic paper. And according to Google Analytics, which tracks words and language, it wasn't very popular until the 2010s, and then it started gaining in more and more use. It was popularized by the LGBT community that was looking for a term that was gender neutral, that didn't necessarily follow the gender binary of putting people in the male or female category, Latino, Latina. What if you just identified as gender neutral and wanted to be referred to as something else? Latinx was a good answer. It began being used in social media, and young people, especially those at college campuses, took to the word and began using it. It was also popular with feminists who didn't like the fact that the Spanish language is gendered and everything is either male or female. Now, language is always changing and adapting as societies change. For example, the word Ms. Feminists felt like, why do people care what my marital status is? Why don't we have a neutral term? And thus the word Ms., MS, was coined. It wasn't popular at first, and then it became just commonplace. The word got a lot of use in 2016 in relation to the massacre at the Pulse Nightclub in Orlando, Florida, where 49 people were murdered, many of them from the LGBT community, and many of these victims of the shooting were described as Latinx. A few months later, Merriam-Webster dictionary adopted the word Latinx into its roster of words, and every year new words are added as our language changes. People have very strong feelings about the word Latinx, and I think that the community, the Latino, Hispanic community, has been looking for a word that is all-inclusive and describes us all. I don't know that we're going to succeed in finding that. We've gone from Hispanic to Latino, Latina, Latinx. There's almost 64 million of us in this country, almost 20% of the population. I'll be exploring the word Latinx in a few more episodes, so please stay tuned.